Who is your bringer of good news next week? Aries, your bringer of good news is someone with lots of feminine energy. Most probably this is a woman, a teacher, a mentor of sorts, or a woman who is older than you, someone who has lots of Pisces and Sagittarius energy in their natal sign, or someone who is a Pisces or a Sagittarius in their moon sign. Taurus, so your bringer of good news next week will be someone with a strong Scorpio or Capricorn in their birth chart, in their natal chart, and it also shows me that it may be a salesman, someone in sales or marketing that can bring you some good news by next week, Taurus. Gemini, your bringer of good news is someone with a strong Scorpio or Capricorn in their natal chart, and also it seems to be someone younger than you, or someone with a strong, vibrant, youthful aura that is most probably in your workplace, or if you are a mentor, if you are into teaching or community work, so you will find that person. Cancer, your bringer of good news is, oh my gosh, someone with strong Aries or Pisces in their birth chart, and it seems to be a teacher, a mentor, a boss, someone who is an expert, a real expert at their field. So you are sure that you can learn a lot from this person, because he or she is very intuitive and has like a deep connection to his or her emotions. Leo, your bringer of good news for next week is someone who has a lot of Pisces and Gemini in their charts. So if you know someone who has a lot of Pisces, or maybe Pisces or Gemini sun, moon, or rising, and that someone is an action taker, that is a go-getter, or someone who is physically active, always on the go, always pushing new projects, always like working tirelessly, a very hard worker. And with this, it also feels that the person has a lot of energy, so most probably he or she has a fire sign, maybe Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in his or her sun sign. Virgo, the bringer of your good news by next week is someone who is laid back, someone who is prim proper, has a lot of like beauty or Venus in his or her natal chart. So someone very feminine, someone who has a lot of Venus and feminine energy. So most probably it's a Libra, Taurus, or a Leo. They have Libra, Taurus, Leo in their sun, moon, or rising signs. They also could be someone within your home, your family, your loved ones, or if you have like a regular job, a regular business, someone from your home and someone from a regular source of income. So that's where you will get the good news next week. Virgo, you will be getting a good news from someone who has lots of Libra and Capricorn on their natal charts. Oh, I'm sorry, someone who has a lot of Sagittarius and Libra on their natal chart. It seems that you will get the good news from someone who you have recently had an disagreement or conflict with, and it feels that you will be having some sort of a reconciliation, or maybe a truce, which is actually good. That just patching up or making amends is a good news in itself already. So I congratulate you now, Virgo, for that. Libra, you will be getting good news from someone who has high feminine energy, someone who is very connected with his or her emotions, and that someone is, or most probably is, a male or has a lot of Sagittarius and Capricorn energy in his or her Mars chart, or a Sagittarius Capricorn energy in his or her sun, moon, or rising. So expect that. I'm getting a feeling that the good energy, maybe some sort of like an advice or a healing, or something that you will learn in the realm of intuition or emotions or healing from this person, because this person is really deep. It's someone who it's someone who you can say, do not judge a book by its cover, because what you see in this person, or yeah, what's the outer looks of this person is different from the depths and profoundness of his or her spirituality, knowledge, and character. Hi, Scorpio. So the good news that you will be getting by next week is from someone who has a lot of Aquarius and Virgo in their natal chart, maybe an Aquarius or Virgo in their sun, moon, or rising signs. Someone who is definitely an explorer, someone who has physically traveled different locations, or someone who has a lot of expansions. So they have already tried and conquered different fields or industries of work, or maybe they have already established different businesses. So you will really learn a lot from this person. Maybe I sense that the good news you will be getting is some sort of mentorship, or like an apprentice, or like they will be guiding you, teaching you on something, Scorpio. Hello, Capricorn. So you will be getting good news next week from someone who is younger than you, and that someone is has a strong Leo or Taurus energy in his or her sun, moon, rising, or natal signs. Plus, they also have a strong water energy in their chart. So they are very intuitive, emotional. They have a deep, profound connection with their feelings and emotions. And even though they are young, yeah, you might learn a thing or two from them when it comes to balancing their emotions. Hey, Sagittarius, so the person who will be bringing you good news next week will have lots of Virgo and Virgo or Gemini energy in his or her natal chart. They also have a strong Virgo and or Gemini energy in their sun sign. Plus, they are someone who is very connected in their spiritual and divine aspects. Oh, I'm sorry, divine aspects. So they also have very creative minds, and they have mastered selflessness. So these people are very, very selfless, to the sense, to the extent that they will actually put themselves behind just for the sake of their loved ones. And these people will be very glad to bring you some good news by next week. Hey Aquarius, so the bringer of your good news next week is someone who has strong Leo or Capricorn in their natal chart, maybe sun, moon, or rising, with Leo and Capricorn. Now, for someone who always thinks out of the box, who has beliefs that are out of the box, you will be getting your good news from a traditional person, from someone who always follows the rules, who always follows the norms and the traditions, and also someone who most probably is very religious, has a high standard of following the system, and the conventions of society. So I believe that this is for a reason, so that they could also teach you some tips and tricks, and also importance of falling in line with the societal and religious norms. But yeah, that is your bringer of good news for next weekend, Aquarius. Pisces, your bringer of good news next week will be someone who has lots of Gemini and Taurus in their birth chart. They also have a lot of feminine energy, or maybe Venus energy. So they could also be either a Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and it could also be a Leo or a fire sign. So it seems, Pisces, that divine energies are sensing that you are a bit on the low energy side right now, so they're going to send someone, the bringer of good news, to you, someone who is very dynamic, very upbeat right now, and very like on the go side, and someone who is always positive, always optimistic, someone who can lift your spirits and your energy up, Pisces. And maybe they can actually give you a tip or two in lifting your spirits these days.